Holy! Oh! Oh!
Hey, come on.
Oh!
Come on, big fella.
Going for it. It's a big one.
He's a good size. Come on.
Oh! Oh!
Looks like
I
dinosaur.
feel like inside the
Oh.
Oh! Oh, you catch it. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh. Look at this.
You missed it.
Cool sound, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Slowly getting mangled. Now, believe it or not, I mean, this is a pretty big crocodile. He's probably getting close to 5 meters long.
Wow.
And weighing anywhere up to 700 odd kilos. And that piece of food,
Yes?
that little piece of chicken, is enough for him for the next 3 days on average.
3 days. Wow.
And now, believe it or not, a big, healthy male crocodile can actually survive for up to and over 12 months without food. When this fellow first came here from the wild,
Yes?
he didn't eat for nearly 8 months.
8 months.
When he started eating, he'd lost a lot of condition. I mean, you can still see he's quite thin. He's got his shoulder blades sticking out here,
Yeah.
hollow in the belly. But he will convert, 50, 60, 70% of the food he eats into weight, into growth. It's one of the best food conversion rates in the world. As humans, you and I, we actually only convert about 3% of what we eat into growth.
Yeah.
The reason he doesn't need much food is because he's a reptile. He's cold-blooded, like snakes, tortoises, all that sort of thing. He gets his energy from the sun,
Okay.
which means most of what he eats goes into growth, whereas we get all our energy from the food we eat. And as well as that, they're very, very conservative. What he's doing right now is what he does 90% of his time.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Okay, he doesn't use up any energy unless he absolutely has to do it. So very, very conservative animals.
Oh.
You can see the hole where he's swallowing the food.
Yes?
Trying to. That actually closes up. His tongue pushes against the roof of his mouth and it forms a seal.
Yeah.
See, now you won't be able to see down his throat now if you have a look inside his mouth.
Yes?
It's all closed off.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's his tongue.
That's why it sounds like vacuum inside.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. That's his tongue there that I'm poking. It's actually embedded. It's stuck to his bottom jaw. Okay, it doesn't flap around like our tongue does. Like I said, it forms that seal. He needs to have that because he's got to be able to use and open his mouth underwater.
Okay.
If he didn't have that seal, all the water would go into his stomach and his lungs.
Yeah.
Good boy, MJ.
Oh, whoa. Thank you.
And again, job done for the day. Now, all these lumps and bumps on his back here,
Yes?
what do you reckon they're for?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
But just look at it, and what would you guess? They're quite hard. They're bony plates.
Yes, yes. Just protection?
Protection. Wrong. They do serve that purpose. Now, that's the first thing you'd think about. First thing I always used to think they were for. Now, that is a myth that is perpetuated in documentaries and books. So most people think that. Now, like I said, they do serve that function to a degree, but it's not the reason they're there. Now, if you think about the rest of his, everything else is soft.
Yeah.
Why protect that when everything else is
Yeah.
really soft and has no protection? His spinal cord here, you can break that without any protection at all. The reason those plates are there, they're actually what we call osteoderms, which literally translates as bone inside skin. They're not attached to the skeleton, they're not structural, they're just lodged in the skin. And they're very rich in blood vessels. Okay, so what he does is he comes out of the water like this, he lies in the sun, the bone heats up, and he filters cold blood through it, like a solar heating system. And very, very effective.
Yeah.
He can control where the blood goes in his body. So if it's cold blood, he'll send it to the osteoderm to warm it up.
Whoa, so smart.
Incredible design.
Yeah.
So 250 million years of evolution has gone into designing this animal. They are perfect.
Yeah,
they have everything they need, and they've got nothing they don't.
Exactly. Survive with so little.
They have time and getting old.
Yep, that's it. Crocodile is in no rush. They're not crazy like we are. They've got a lot more common sense than humans do. Think about it. Think about the way we waste energy. Yeah? We go on holiday, we visit crocodile parks, we play sport.
Yeah.
You know, we go drinking down the pub, we burn up energy and just do a lot of weird things. Crocodiles don't. If he hasn't got a good reason to move, he doesn't move.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And there's really only three things that will make a crocodile move. We call them the 3 F's. There's food, fighting.
Females.
That's the one. Yep. A lot of F words you could use on that one. Fun. All sorts of things. But yeah, that's it. If it's not one of those 3 things, crocodiles don't move. Very, very simple creatures.
Where do you get him from? He's not born here.
He's from the wild. I'm not exactly 100% sure where this one came from. I think he was up Cape York